Hello, my name is Chef Alan Phillips, and my company is the Red Clay Epicurean. It is a full-service catering company, and I also intend to do a small little lunch counter in Sheffield in about a year. Basically, I just want to give a little background on my story and how it got started. I actually lived in California for 20 years, but I grew up here in Sheffield and went to school in Florence, and my family's been here for about 5 generations, so I'm definitely a homeboy here. But I went to California first for college. I studied business at Pepperdine and then managed a company for a couple of years and kind of got tired of the corporate life and started cooking for friends on occasion. And then finally they said, when are you going to quit the job you hate and do something you love? And I finally got the courage and I went to cooking school. It's Le Cordon Bleu in Pasadena. And then I ended up graduating first in my class, and then I chefed out in Los Angeles for about 10 years in different capacities. I was director of catering at a soccer stadium. I chefed at the Spanish Kitchen, and I did a lot of private chefing as well and got a tremendous amount of experience and enjoyed it thoroughly. And then about 2012, my father was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. So I decided to move back and help take care of him and help my mother take care of him as well. And so I came back and he unfortunately passed away. It was 4th stage by the time they found it, and was originally planning on returning to California. But I ended up falling in love with the Shoals again. It was quite unexpected. It had changed a tremendous amount than when I moved away 20 years ago. And I just thought that this was the perfect time in this area to start the type of business that I do, because people were really ready for it now, and I would love to get in on the ground level and grow with the Quad Cities. And so I worked with another guy in catering for a year, and then he went off and did something else, and I started my own company, and I've just had a tremendous response from the people here. I mean, I've just been overwhelmed by how people responded to my idea. Basically, what I try to do is everything fresh, and I try to contact as many local farmers and people as I can. That's really what I want to concentrate on, is really drawing on the sources that are available in the Shoals. This is a farming community, and always has been. And there's so much stuff that can be tapped on, and with fresh produce and livestock as well, that I thought that was a tremendous opportunity to start contacting these local people so I can have as fresh a food as possible without having traveling to get it. And also I like to do different things as well. I like to bring in a little Asian influence. I like to love with the basic southern ingredients and stuff, but just do a little southern twist on it and add something a little different. A lot of European influences when I cooked in LA, but the Asian influences especially I like to bring into it. I think they're very fresh, and I think they lend themselves to the produce and livestock that's available in this area. So I started a catering business, and like I said, it was very successful, but then there were quite a couple of serendipitous events that occurred that actually branched out into other areas that were quite unexpected. Like one of the most beneficial things that I've done that's really given as much back to me as I have to them is working with St. Joseph. Basically, a couple of people who I worked with and did parties for, whose children went to St. Joseph, approached me and wanted to revamp their cafeteria menu and turn it into a farm to cafeteria table, so to speak, to actually have fresh food and not the boxed frozen lunches that a lot of the government programs mandate, because they were actually not doing so well with that, because a lot of people had stopped eating in the cafeteria. The kids just didn't want it anymore. So I thought that was a fantastic opportunity, and worked with the ladies in the lunchroom and with the principal and the members of the board at St. Joseph, and we revamped the program. And on a good day, maybe you had 40 to 60 kids eat, and then by the time we were finished with the year, we were looking at, on a bad day we had 80. On a good day we had 120 kids eating, and we just worked within to try to, there were starts and stops. We would try to do it in such a way that we gave them some consistency, but had the variety within the consistency, and let the menu follow with the season and the producers. And the farmers around here have been fantastic. I work very closely with Jack Laren Farms. I've also worked with Blue Water Creek Farms, Weedo Farms, and a lot of other people around here to buy the produce and bring it in fresh. And I not only just the produce, but the livestock as well. Have local chickens, local hogs, local cows. We're ramping it up this year. I have actually a meeting tomorrow where we're going to concentrate on buying the proteins, i.e. the meats, the beef, the pork, the chicken, in bulk, so that we can do this in a more cost beneficial way, but they'll always still be fresh and local, which I'm really excited about. This thing, that's just an amazing thing that no one is doing this for 100 miles around. And so it's just fascinating that the people are supporting this and are excited about it. The kids love it. I mean, they'll come up and they say, "Hey, Chef Alan," when they see me, even sometimes out on the street or at the markets and stuff. And the parents have been helpful. The teachers have just been amazingly supportive. We meet with them. We get everybody involved, because the only way something like that is successful is that if every person, the parents, the teachers, the kids, are all involved in it. And like I said, the response has been absolutely amazing and overwhelmed. And then, of course, Matt, I've also do the catering. I can do anything from, I did an anniversary party for 4 people where I did 5 courses with wine pairings. And then I've done, a wedding for 300 people. So I can pretty much do anything from small to large and in between. But again, my goal always is local first, organic when possible, but always fresh. I just don't want to use canned products or frozen products or anything like that. I want to keep it fresh and as seasonal as possible. And like I said, the people that I've done this for, it's been very refreshing to see how they react and how they enjoy something a little bit new and different. So I've just been extremely happy with that. And then not only that, but just introducing and finding out all the farmers and the people who are doing small things like honey, or somebody who's doing jams that I can use, or finding the little ladies who are making something on the side and that I can actually use and incorporate. I'm just very excited about using all those local people and incorporating it into my product and introducing it to other people, because it's always a two-way system. I find somebody and tell them about their product, and then they tell other people about what I do, so it becomes a very much a cooperative effort in the city. And like I said again, it's just amazing how people reciprocate that helpful mentality. I've just been very excited about it. Basically, other than that, that's basically my goal. And then, like I said, I would really like to expand on the catering once I get settled and can find the right people. I'm going to take it slow and do it very exact, so that it carries over properly. Don't want to rush anything. To have the lunch counter in Sheffield, which I'm excited to be in Sheffield as well, because it's just exploded over the past couple of months. I mean, I can remember 20 years ago when I was growing up that it was a ghost town at night, and now there are people milling around all the time. Businesses are opening up all the time. I'm talking to some people opening up, maybe doing some catered products for them for coffee shops and other stuff like that. So I'm just excited as I can be to be in Sheffield. I'm in the town plaza, so that's my next goal, is to incorporate that. And then of course I also do some other stuff, especially with Jack-o'-lantern Farms on Mobile Street, and at their place in Muscle Shoals. I sell what I call my Southern Gourmet Deli products. Basically, I do takes on chicken salad and pimento cheese, but like I say, fresh. I make, for the pimentos, I actually use fresh red bell peppers and fire roast them. I make the mayonnaise from scratch with local eggs. The chicken salad actually has chickens that were raised within 20 miles. So that's the kind of stuff I do. So, and basically, that's also the reason why I joined the chamber, is because I wanted to come into contact with other people. My time is limited. I've been extremely busy since I opened up, so I thought that would be the perfect way to come in contact with other businesses who are really looking forward, because there's the kind of people who join the chamber and would be beneficial to get my ideas out there and exposure, and then do the same thing for them. So again, just to continue that cooperative effort that I've been doing. So that's basically the reason I joined the chamber. And I know there's something else I was supposed to say, but